Hey guys, GoFit Trainer, Nima Toofan. I've got the Go Size barrel roller today. We're actually not going to be using the roller. As much as I love this thing, because it is smaller, I carry it around with me everywhere. Another cool component, which is what we're talking about today, is the massage ball. Let's go ahead and just take this out so you get a view of all this. Cool, right? We've got this massage ball right here. I'm going to put this out to the side. And so we're going to be using this today, and we're specifically targeting the feet. So this is for sure for someone who does have foot pain, but even if you don't, our feet are our foundation. So if you don't have localized foot pain, but perhaps knee pain, hip pain, back pain, some of that can be coming from the foot, at least influenced by the foot if we're not taking care of it. You've got to think today we are constantly in shoes. A lot of our shoes for fashion are very narrow and they cramp our toes up for one. Two, our foot doesn't get to flex over the ground and form to the ground that we walk on, and our ground's flat anyway. So imagine having shoe-like gloves on our feet or our hands and they don't get to flex, those muscles don't get to fire, they don't get to stretch out. That's pretty much what's going on with our feet, just to put it in perspective. So let's get down here. I'm going to show you what spots on the foot I want to hit before I actually roll. So lift this up here. If you look at the foot, we've got our arch here. We have our lateral border, and then all this soft tissue in the middle. So that's all fair game. Then we got our heel here, so that's bony, and then we've got some bony landmarks here at the ball pads of our feet. So we're basically going to hang out all within this space. I like to split it up by hitting this line, this inside border, or the arch, right? And then this outside border here, I'm going to work up and down. I'm going to find kinks and hang on that for a while. And then I'm going to go through the middle. Then I'm going to go right through here because we also have an arch that folds this way. So we've got our ball pad here, so it creates this transverse arch. So we're going to work in there and a little bit back behind it as well. Let's get this on the ground. So the motion I'm going to use, now you can apply whatever pressure you want. That's up to you. There's no hard right or wrong here, either on the motion or the pressure, really. We can use whatever pattern, we can use whatever pressure works for us. I'm going to work forward and back. And if it feels good, it feels good. Keep doing it. But what I like to search for is some tender spots. It may be kinks in the muscle. It might be adhesion, where the fascia that covers our muscle is sticking to the muscle and it's not gliding smoothly. So if I find a point, I'm gonna stand on it, put some pressure down, and the important thing is that I'm breathing. I'm breathing through this and allowing my muscle to relax and form over this ball. So I'm finding discomfort and I'm bridging it to comfort with the breath and with relaxation. Okay, so we got that side. Let's get the outside border. Same thing. I'm going to work nice and slow, forward and back. Forward and back. I'll find a tender spot. Now, how long do you want to sit on that? There's no, again, hard right or wrong, but I'll give you something to aim for. I think 30 to 60 seconds is a good amount of time to sit on that, feel it out. I really like to go by feeling though. I'm going to feel that knot. When I feel it ease up and you can feel the muscle fibers just give in a little bit and relax, that's a good cue that you've done what you need to. Now we're going to go right through the middle and it's the same thing, okay? When I get to the middle, I'll also play around with circular patterns. So explore that, just see what feels good to you. Last but not least, if you come and get a close shot of the knuckles of my feet here, okay? So you can kind of see the surface area there, and as I push down on this, you can see that widen out. So it's creating space in the knuckles of these toes here. And that's a good thing because, like I said earlier, our foot is not getting to flex like this and form over things that we walk on. And so I'm going to ground my heel and just work back and forth or side to side. And then I'm going to take it back behind those ball pads. So that might be a little uncomfortable for you just because we are hitting some bones. I don't put a lot of pressure there. I just curl my toes over it and put enough pressure so my foot expands out. Now I'm going to go behind those ball pads, and that is a little bit more soft tissue, and work in that same pattern. This one feels awesome because all of the muscles of the foot, they're leading to that ball pad where they connect, and so you get an intense feeling right through there. Okay, so spend some good time on that. If you don't find any knots, any kinks in the foot, that's okay. Just do what feels good, put enough pressure down. I'm willing to bet you will find something down there. If you've never done this, this will be quite a surprise for you. Assess how that feels afterwards. Walk around before, walk around after, see how it feels, but I would recommend this for anyone. At the end of the day, this is what we stand on, this is what we move around on, and what we're going to be lifting on. And it does affect everything upstream. So if you want to follow along with videos like this, find our workouts, you can sign up on our app for just $1. That's amazing. And then you can get cool equipment like this, cool equipment like our kettlebells, our straps, our bands at GoFit.net as well. And last but not least, train, recover, repeat so you can live life to the fullest. We'll see ya.